Good evening. Welcome back to Texans Sports. Sorry for the long break, y'all. Thanksgiving, I got fat. I ate food. Yeah, I just rested all the holidays. Hopefully, I did the same. We're back, though. Big weekend for H-Town Sports. Let's go, Texans. We're going to talk about Texans and Rockets. I'm going to start with the Texans because that game was huge. Coming to the game, man, I mean, if we lose, our playoff hopes are, essentially dashed. I mean, it'd be a really rough look if we didn't win today. But if we win, we're only a game back of not only the playoffs, we're a game back of the division. The division, you get home field advantage in that first round, which is huge. By the way, guys, sorry about the lighting. I got to get used to it being really dark because it's literally 5 o'clock right now, and it's already dark. So, poor lighting for this video. I do apologize, but yeah. CJ7's back. I mean, that's our QB. If anyone says Davis Mills should be our quarterback, just, shut up, dog. Respectfully, you don't know ball. If you're telling me Davis Mills should be our starter, you don't know football. Davis Mills, good plays get highlighted, and his bad plays, get, brushed over. CJ Stroud's good plays get brushed over, and the bad plays get highlighted because you're comparing a backup versus a starter. So, if anyone's saying Davis Mills should be the starter, ain't the channel for you, buddy. CJ Stroud should be our starter. If you don't think that, then I'm not going to lie. Whatever. CJ's our QB, so stop saying otherwise. Our glory to God. Shout out CJ. Dude always has good interviews. He's a great leader, great teammate. Yeah, CJ's our quarterback. I'm happy we had him back. Kickoff. Colts take the ball. They're trying to assert their dominance on us, get some early points, get on the board, because they won the toss, so they could have chosen to defer. They took the ball. They tried to get some momentum going, and the Texans' defense just said, nah. 3 and out, just like that. And then on the very next drive, nice long drive, which was the theme of the game for the Texans. A lot of our drives are long. Even if we didn't necessarily end with a touchdown, we made those Colts players work. We were putting together 10, 12-play drives a lot of the time. So on the following drive, we were able to get a field goal, go down there. Fairbear, he's back today. Make it 3-0 in the first quarter. And then another 3 and out on the Colts following drive. Our defense is elite, man. It's so good. Every week, we just continue to perform. So it's 3-0 at the end of the first quarter. Colts get some momentum thanks to a 33-yard catch, followed by a really nice touchdown by Pierce. Both the plays were by him. The dude's really good. He's a big play specialist, and he had a mean catch on last year. It was it was nasty. It was nasty. But they missed the extra point. Might come back to bite them. So 6-3 Colts with 8 minutes left in the second quarter. We're now losing. And then on the following drive, Nico doing Nico things, especially whenever he plays the Colts. Colts can never guard him. 2 catches for 40 yards on the drive. And then the Chubster, Nick Chubb. Woody Marks was battling a foot injury in the first half. He went to the locker room, came back. I think he played in the second half. I think Chubb finished the first half though, and he got some run with him out, and he was able to run in a touchdown to make it 10-6 Texans with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. So shout out Nick Chubb, stay ready, man. That dude, he's a veteran, he's a professional. I like that he was just ready out there whenever we needed him, and he had a couple good runs for us today. And then right before half, we were able to get a stop, and we had a really weird drive. We had 2 minutes left with 3 timeouts, or 1:30 left or something like that, and we basically kind of chewed clock. It was pretty bad. We ended up not getting any points, but we could have easily got in the field goal range with the amount of time and timeouts we had. D'Amico talked about it before half. He just wanted to make sure we didn't make any mistakes, and we know how good our defense has been, so there's no need to put us in a bad position. I don't love it, but I love the fact that our defense is so good that we can be content with getting no points at halftime in a 10-6 game. I think that's my takeaway from that. Less about the play calling, less about this, less about that. Our defense is so good that we can just be nah, we're not going to score before half. So, 10-6 at half. Going to the third quarter, we get the ball to start off. Another long drive. We did stall out. We did end up with 3 points, but again, another long drive, which is good. I think long drives are always great. That defense is getting gassed. So we got a field goal on the board. Fairbear hit another one to make it 13-6. And then the following drive, Colts answered right back. Tyler Warren caught a touchdown pass to make it 13-13. Shout out Josh Downs. The dude had 3 third down conversions himself on that drive. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 20. It was stupid. Made me pull my hair out, but shout out Josh Downs. Shout out to him. And then the following drive was the controversy of the game. I'm sure all of you have heard about it. Texans are driving, but we're stalled out at the Colts 25-yard line. So 3rd and 15, and CJ throws it to Xavier Hutchinson, who just low-key, he just fell. He just fell. And we got a phantom PI call. Thank God. It is nice to get a call for once. I could give less of a fuck Colts fans, dog, we deal with this shit every year. Every game we get bad calls. So I'm cool with getting a good call for once. And we can be nitpicky, dude. If you want to go back, there's calls that the refs missed versus the Texans too. But yeah, it was really bad. Really bad. Definitely was not a pass interference, but we'll take it. So they get hit with the BS call. We get a first down off of that. And then after that, we get another third down where, again, they could have stopped us. All this bitching that you're hearing from Colts fans, they could have stopped us on the very next one. Third down, Cade Stover, tush push. That was our play today. Might have came back to bite us a little bit, but that was our play today, Cade Stover, tush push. So he gets the first down on the very next play. Nico Collins. Nico's so tough. 7-yard touchdown run. It was pretty cool. Nick Haley had a little end-around thing for him. He ran it in. And then we kick our PAT to add on to the controversy. Fairbairn's PAT, on TV, thought he missed it. But the two refs who were down there said it went in. They got the best view. They got the best angle. They got a better angle than we do, so I'll take it. That made it 2013 Texans with 12 minutes left to go in the fourth. On the following drive, the Colts got a field goal to make it 20-16 with 8 minutes left. So, again, it's coming down to the wire. It's a divisional game. That's how divisional games are going to be. We get in the field goal range. It's similar spot to that 25-yard line where we're at. Where we get in the field goal range, we get a 3rd and 1. We do the tush push with Stover again, and he gets stopped, and it's 4th and 1. I personally would take the field goal there with how good our defense has been this game, but I'm not mad at all about going for it. I just wasn't in love with the play call that we ran, because then on the following play, we ran another tush push, and it got stuffed. So instead of taking 3 and going up by a touchdown, instead of running something a little different, we ran the same play twice, and we got stuffed twice, which was But hindsight's 2020. If it works, I don't think I'm saying anything. So that was a huge 4th down. That was a big stop for him. It gave him a chance to drive down the field, get a touchdown, not only get a score on the board, they would take the lead if they scored a touchdown. But since it was 20-16 and they missed that extra point earlier in the game, a field goal does nothing for them. Make your PATs. So they get down the field. They're at their 30-yard line, 25-yard line, and we just get a huge 4th down stop with a minute 49 left. The last play of the game, they tried targeting Steenley for once this game. Didn't work. Don't target him. He's elite. Shut down corner. And then gutsy running by Woody Martz to close it out. He had a big run where he just tumbled forward for an extra 5 yards. They got the first down. The stat line's not even sure for Woody Martz. I'll talk about it later, but he had a really good performance today. So, with that being said, the Texans ended up winning 20-16, and man, that felt good. The Colts are just mid. I'll never believe in the Colts. We started the season 0-3. I've mentioned earlier on the podcast, we're looking to be the only team to ever make the playoffs twice after that start, because we've already done it once. Comeback city, clutch city, whatever you call it, man. We just win. We fight. Y'all are H-Towners too. We fight, man. So, yeah, I just love that our defense just continues to be so elite. Only 16 points allowed versus an offense that's been really, really good this year. I will say Daniel Jones is injured. That's definitely hurting them a little bit because they can't run any RPOs. He can't get out the pocket, so that did hurt their game today. I will say that. Like I said it earlier, I think it's so crazy that we're just content with not getting points, but that's just how good our defense is, which is super cool to me. And then offense, I think we looked pretty good. The points are going to show. We stalled out a little bit in the red zone, but it looks like we're understanding Kaylee's play calling a little bit more. We're understanding what we need to do, where we need to be, and just the rhythm of things, because his offense is a timing kind of offense. It's quick hitters, run the ball down your throat, quick hitters like decision routes or quick little slant, quick little hitch, kind of things like that. So just about timing. So that's going to do it for the team notes. On the players, CJ Stroud, 22 of 35, 276 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. The stat sheet's not going to show it, but he played a great game. He had one bad throw that he oversailed. Had a couple, but had one throw that he sailed, and that was the pick. But for the most part, the guy played good, man. The guy played really good. He did what he needed to do to win the game. He was a true leader. He didn't do too much, made the right throws, had a lot of tough third down, clutch third down conversions. He was really good today. I don't care what the stat sheet says. He played like a good quarterback today, and I was very, very happy to have him back out there. Also, he's knocking the rust off. He hasn't played in a month. Nico Collins. Dude, he's so good. I don't care. Nico's top 5. He's number 5. He's number 5, by the way. Because Jamar, Puka, Jay Jetta, CD, they're top 4. But he's number 5. I don't care. Texans buys. Who cares? He's number 5. 5 catches, 98 yards, and then one huge 7-yard touchdown run. I mean, just so good. He's so good against man. He's so good at getting yards after the catch. He's just a really, really good player. I think he slept on just because his stats haven't been as good as they could be. But like last year, he messed up his hammy. He was leading the league in receiving yards last year. We're not going to talk about it, though. Now that JSN's leading the league in receiving yards, we're pushing him up there. But whenever Nico's doing it, just saying. I don't know. I'm just pointing things out. That's all. Nick Chubb came in with Woody being out. Shout out to Nick Chubb, 9 carries, 34 yards, big rushing touchdown. Shout out to Chubster. Just absolute professional. Way to stay ready. Dalton Schultz, big game today. 7 catches, 55 yards. He was a CJ's like safety blanket a lot of the time. CJ wouldn't have anything. Just hit Dalton Schultz, who basically got everything thrown his way today, which was really nice. Jaden Higgins continues to produce. 5 catches, 65 yards. Low-key saved my fantasy team. I needed him. He's my flex spot on my 12-team lead. So shout out Jaden Higgins. And then Woody Martz was a workhorse today. 19 carries for 64 yards. I know that doesn't sound good on paper, but he was having a ton of tough carries, like a good amount. Like he would get stuff for 0-1 yards, but a lot of those times that's just protection issues. But he had a lot of like 8 to 10 yard carries. Excuse me, 8 to 10 yard carries where he fought hard and he got that necessary extra couple yards that we needed for the first down. So it's not going to show it in the stat sheet, but he had a couple really, really good carries that carried in the game where he like tumbles forward, a couple third down carries. Really tough runner, really good game from Woody today. O-line, second game in a row, starting with each other for the year. Second game in a row, we've had pretty good protection. We did give up 2 stats today, but it's definitely been noticeably better than that start of the season that we had. So shout out to them. And then lastly, Steenley is just so tough. Dude doesn't even get targeted. He doesn't allow catches. It's his 4th game this year, allowing fewer than 10 yards, which is insane. He's so good. Best corner in the league? PS2 still exists. Top two. Go Texans. Beat the Chiefs next week, and we can take a hold of the division. Or if not, we're right on Jacksonville or Colts' heels, and so far we've been beating them this year. So we split the series with Jacksonville, so hopefully next week the Colts win. That's going to do it for the Texans notes. Let's go Texans. I mean, come on, man. It's super exciting. We're going to win next week. Beat Patty Mahomes. I'm tired of Kermit. Please, hopefully beat his ass, bro. That's going to do it for the Texans notes. I'm going to go ahead to the Rockets recap versus the Jazz yesterday. Really good game. Really fun game. Coming into the game, though, the Rockets were 12-4. The Jazz were 6-12. We're the more talented team. We're the better performing team. It's a game you need to win. And that's what we did. We put the belt to ass. Like, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter recap today because we just whooped their ass the whole game. But I got you with a couple notes and takeaways throughout the game, and I'll give you our player stats that we're cooking today. The first quarter, we were already asserting our dominance. We were up 30-21 at the end of the first quarter, so they were staying in it for the most part, I guess. But, again, 9-point lead after the first, that feels really good. Adams had 5 first-quarter rebounds. KD had 7 first-quarter points. And it was just an all-around team effort. That was the theme for the whole game. Şengün was cooking, KD was cooking, but everyone was getting involved. In the second quarter, we began to dominate. The lead went from a 9-point lead to a 21-point lead. It was 67-48 at the half. I mean, everyone was cooking. Like, again, it was a good team effort. Like, KD ended up with 25. Şengün ended up with 27. But all of our role players were making buckets here and there, too. And then in the third quarter, we extended that lead even further from a 21-point lead to a 98-68 lead to make it a 30-point lead. Again, we're whooping that ass. It was an ass whooping. And then in the fourth quarter, they were able to cut it to a 28-point deficit, with the final being 129-101. I mean, our bench guys played the last 7 minutes. That's a lot of time for your third stringers to be playing. But we were up by so much, it's like, it didn't even matter. 7 points for Deshaun Tate, and Uncle Jeff got a bucket or 2, which was nice. So that's going to do it for the recap. Honestly, like, we destroyed them. I can go over a couple highlight plays. I think I'll talk about it. I didn't forget. I'll definitely talk about the Steven Adams play. Basically, in the second quarter, the guy had an insane play. The dude swatted someone on one end, ran the court. They threw him the ball in the post. He, like, turned around and just yammed on somebody. I'm pretty sure might have been Markkanen, I think. But, like, I didn't know Steven Adams still had that in his bag. I didn't know that. But shout out to Steven Adams. It was pretty nasty. I recommend y'all go look up the highlight. It was a pretty fun highlight, especially for Steven Adams. But yeah, that's going to do it for the recap. I'm going to go over my Rockets notes for the game and then just give you a little preview over the game tonight. To be honest, it was a game that we should have dominated, and it's a game that we did dominate. Great team win. Always happy to win. Even if you should win, don't take it for granted. Be thankful for a win. It's the NBA. These guys are professionals. All these guys are really good. On any given night, a team can shoot 40% from three and beat you. And then we continue to be a very efficient team. We shot 53% from the field today. Our rough three-point shooting night was 35% and 80% from the free throw line. So again, just continue to shoot the ball well. And then a couple difference makers that I saw, like between our team stats and their team stats, we had 15 offensive rebounds to their 9. We had 14 steals to their 8, and the biggest one, 21 fast break points to the 8 fast break. Fast break is the easiest place for you to score. Defense isn't set. Likely, most of the time, you're guarding in a 3-on-2, a 2-on-1, something like that. So, yeah, that's a big thing. That's something we tend to do really well, is score on the fast break, which is really nice. So, yeah, that was the team difference. Basically, we were the better team, and we won. For the players, KD, 25, 7, 4, 3 steals, 1 block, 71% from the field. Like, what? This guy's not real. I don't need to say anything. I'm gonna highlight his stats every game because his stats are gonna be good every game. But you understand, he's KD. He's still so tough. Şengün, 27, 4, and 5, 66% from the field today, leading scorer. The dude's unguardable. You can't guard him one-on-one. He's our team MVP this season. He's the guy that's the best on our team. KD's really good. Şengün's better. Şengün is so good. So shout out Şengün. Continues to cook. Sadly, his streak of 5 and 5, 5 assists and 5 rebounds came to an end today, but who cares, bro? Who cares? Reed Shepherd, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, but he also had 4 steals and 2 blocks. So, like, holy shit. Like, the dude continues to be, like, a defensive playmaker. Like, he's going to be a liability at times. He's going to get blown by. He's going to get bullied. But if he's over here getting steals and getting blocks, and these steals are turning into points, which they do a lot of the time, then that's okay. We can live with that. He's not going to be... He'll be a net even or a slight negative. He's never going to be, like, a dude on your defense who, like, ruins the defense. He's not going to be a Trae Young. He's not going to be an absolute black hole. He's always going to fight, and he's always going to get you steals. His hands are insane. So, shout out to him. Even though he necessarily didn't... I mean, he was pretty efficient. He shot 50% from the field. He just didn't have that many shots. Even if he's not necessarily scoring, he's still contributing defensively, rebounding, passing the ball out, which I think is awesome. Steven Adams, in 17 minutes today, had 13, 12, 2, a steal, and a block. 9 to 10 free throws. I don't know when he could shoot, but 9 to 10 from the free throw line. So good in his role. Great leader, great vet. I just love having Steven Adams. It's always great seeing him in those interviews or whatever, those little short clips on their social media page. He seems like a pretty cool guy to be around. They have fun with him. Amin Thompson didn't score today. Only had 5 points, but he had 8 rebounds, 9 assists. He's always going to stuff the stat sheet. He's always going to play hard. I think that's what I love about him. And then Jabari Smith, 15 points, 5 of 8. He's so good. He's always going to be underrated on this team with the stars that we have. But just take note of Jabari Smith. He's always going to perform. He's going to average 15 points this year. He's always going to perform. Look in the box score. Jabari Smith's always going to be contributing. That's going to do it for the Rockets notes. Honestly, the preview for the Jazz game today, it's going to be short and simple. We're going to win. We're playing a team that's way worse than us. We're playing them on a back-to-back, and we're in their city. Teams make adjustments. Teams will adapt to what we were doing. I assume they'll make adjustments. I still think we're going to win, but I think today is going to be a lot more competitive than it was yesterday. I don't think we're going to blow a team out by 32 nights in a row. So my score prediction, I'm going to go 120, 109 Rockets. Şengün's going to drop 30. Şengün's going to cook today. And then shout out to Jabari. Jabari again. This Şengün-Jabari combo, if Şengün cooks and Şengün passes a little bit, Jabari's going to eat off of that. So, Rockets, 120, 109. Şengün cooks today. Jabari has a nice game. Let's get this W. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Sorry about the quality of the camera, the lights. We'll figure it out. We're still working on it. But thank you so much. And go Rockets.